MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Washington Nationals and the Toronto Blue Jays. It's Interleague Baseball next on MLB Network. Number 56, a southpaw from Illinois, gets the starting call in this one. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Well, Matt, the first thing we're going to find out is how well this guy pitches with little sleep. I can't imagine knowing that you're going to be the next day starting pitcher the night before. This is a young guy making his first start. Listen, you can only make your debut one time, so there has to be lots going on in this guy's mind. Hopefully he can settle down early and pitch well in his debut. Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
Into the box now, Daniel Murphy. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Turner aboard here at first with nobody out. Popped him up. Diaz moving to his left. One down. And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Dero, daytime road game for him. What you got?
Matty, I know this team can swing the bat. But one thing I'm focused on, and I think a huge key for this team, is base running. And I'm not necessarily saying stolen bases. Just being aggressive on the base pass, putting the defense on their heels, taking the extra base. Maybe that's send from first to home. That's what I'm hoping to see.
And that gets through for a one-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here. In now is Anthony Rendon. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
Even though he let that one go, you know that's the kind of pitch he likes to take a big hack at. Not too many power hitters that don't like a stomach-high fastball, so he's probably not throwing that one again.
Strike three on a pitch in the dirt, and that ends the inning. Tanner Roark, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Tanner Roark a lot of times gets lost in the shuffle. Really good sinking fastball. Former reliever that worked his way into the starting rotation. 93 to 95 miles an hour with sink. Power slider. Good changeup. I'd like to see him use the changeup a little bit more. Quality three-pitch mix. A pitcher and not a thrower.
Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. Eaton is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number one. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup in a daytime home contest.
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
One out, nobody on. Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. Eaton going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. Here's Justin Smoke now. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. I had him lunging at that one out of the zone, and that's strike one.
Ugly swing right there. That pitch wasn't even close, and he offered at it. I'm not sure right now if I'm the pitcher, you could probably throw anything you want up there, and this guy's going to swing at it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded back up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll lead it off here to begin the second.
Left fielder, Matt Adams.
Here comes the 0-1. A high fastball is in there.
0-2.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Here's Mark Reynolds. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Grichuk is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. In now is Adam Eaton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Popped him up. Diaz onto the grass. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. Set to lead off the home half of the second. A swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here, it's not the end of the world.
Here's Kendrys Morales. And so take a look at ball 1. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. A 2-1 count to the Blue Jays first baseman. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
First delivery to him on the way. On a line, that's a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. First pitch on its way. Here's a swing and a long drive high in the air and deep to center field. He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field. Brandon Drury will bat next. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's the first pitch to him. Line drive to center field. And that's in there, base hit.
Don't sleep on the bottom of the order right there. He broke out old ambush tactics. First pitch fastball middle in. He's able to drive that for a nice.
And That'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. And he is tied up on the fastball there to start things out. It's strike one. His career line against Roark up until this point. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike two.
When a hitter is showing he's unable to resist those inside pitches, you just might as well keep going in there and hope he keeps chasing. Those weren't strikes, but he wanted to hit them anyway.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Zimmerman is there, and the side is retired. Jay's off to a good start thanks to the solo shot. We played 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. Back now on MLB Network as we welcome you back to Toronto and Rogers Center.
Leading off for the Nationals, catcher,
Fouled away.
Matt Weeder.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Drury has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
The batter, number 7.
Now at the plate, Trey Turner. He comes in 0 for 1 on the day thus far after reaching on an error his first time up. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Popped him up. Grichuk ranging forward. He can't get to it. This one's down. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
This is the type of production they were expecting from this guy when he came to the majors a couple of years back. He looks really at ease at the plate, and that relaxed swing is getting some really good results. Good example on that double there. Always great to see a young player blossoming.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Took him right up the ladder that time, and it's 1-2. Still 1-2. Swing and a miss as he ran that 2-seamer right by him for the second out.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1-2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
A base hit in his first trip. And he popped him up. Solarte has room in foul territory, but this will land untouched. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. That misses. 1-2.
I can't blame him one bit out on the mound. I'm shocked he didn't pick up the...
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Coming to the plate now, Rendell Grichuk. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. And the slider stayed low, apparently, for a ball. A swing and a miss just out in front of that fastball. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bouncer up the middle, and that's through for a base hit. Make him 1 for 2 in this one. With that, the Jays put their leadoff man on to start the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball is going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a deep drive to right. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. And the Jays have moved out in front 3-0.
Well, in just a little more than 2 innings of work, he's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin Smoke.
Into the box, Justin Smoke. As he rips it on the ground to second. Murphy has it on to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Left fielder.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He got a hold of one and went yard in his first appearance in this one. First pitch curveball swung on and missed, strike 1. Still only 1 out in the inning. This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
The batter, number 8.
At the plate, Kendrys Morales. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a little tapper, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Swinging a soft liner. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the 2-run dinger. We're through 3 north of the border. It's now 3-0 in favor of the Jays. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now as we begin the top of the 4th.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now here's the pitch. Hops this one up. In there, a base hit.
Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something brewing here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
Behind 0-2 now. And now off the glove as Martin can't hang on. And he'll make it in easily at second, as I'd imagine that'll be scored a passed ball. Hit hard back up the middle. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the baseball.
Fouled off. The 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout, or are you still looking for the double play ball?
Well, Matt, I think a lot of that depends on the type of pitcher that you are. If you're a power pitcher, you can go ahead and ride a fastball up in the zone, but if you're a guy that induces a lot of ground balls with a sinker, I think you have to stick with that plan.
Another 2-2 offering. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw won't get him, and that'll put him on the board as it's now a 3-1 contest. Here's Mark Reynolds. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Hernandez racing back on the warning track. He makes the catch. And he'll indeed move up 90 feet, putting runners at the corners now with 1 away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. In now is Adam Eaton, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And they're runners at the corners now. Popped him up. Solarte shading to his right. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Matt Wieters. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
Boy, talking about coming up with a big knock. After that pop-up, it looked like the inning was potentially over. Big two-out base hit to drive in a run.
Yeah, you watch your teammate in front of you miss his pitch. He got a nice pitch to hit right there and pops it up. You could tell he was dejected as he went back to the dugout. All you're trying to do is be a great teammate. Sean Casey always used to say to me, "Hey, D-Row, mix in a good teammate one time." That's exactly what this guy did.
Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits. Russell Martin now. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Russell Martin.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. Striding in, Kevin Pillar. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. Strike 2.
Hey, that's case in point right there. He thought that was going to hollow out his rib and ended up being a strike.
And he pops it up. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Sent on the ground out to second. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
Digging in, Brendan Drury, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. First pitch of the at-bat. Takes this the other way to right. And that's in for a base hit, his second in as many trips to the plate.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They could put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. That's popped up. Zimmerman in foul ground, and no one can get there. It's a foul ball. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1.
Not a bad pitch right there on 0-2, a fastball. And I think as a hitter right now, you have to continue to go up there looking to hit off the fastball.
Swing and a miss got him reaching. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in once again, Daniel Murphy will start things out as we begin the 5th. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Bounced on the ground and right at the shifted infielders. Over to Smoke at first, and there are 2 away.
Up next for Washington.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Ryan Zimmerman, a hit in 2 tries so far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Here's another 0-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Richard going back on it. To the track, to the wall. A leap at the wall, but he can't bring this one back. It's a home run. So a solo home run here for Ryan Zimmerman. And the Nationals have drawn even now at 3-3.
Well, he had him dead to rights at 0-2. Instead of making him chase a pitch and waste a pitch or two. He served one up and paid for it dearly. That is one tough pill to swallow.
The batter, third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
In now is Anthony Rendon. 0-1 the count. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Nationals on the board on the home run by Ryan Zimmerman. Halfway home here from Rogers Center. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Rendell Grichuk. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Right there, Murphy at second. Scooped up, and there's one down now.
Now batting, third baseman.
In now, Yangervis Solarte. And he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that back.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. It's a solo home run for Yangervis Solarte. His second of the game as they take the lead 4-3. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. Through 5 innings, it's now 4-3 Toronto. Here's Matt Adams now. He'll start things out now in the top half of the 6th. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Got him out on his front foot. It's 0-2.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Matt Adams goes quietly leading off the 6th inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. Score holds at 4-3. Here's Kendrys Morales. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th.
Morales.
Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball. High in the air out to center field. Eaton has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out. Standing in, Russell Martin. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
Hey, as an offense, you do your homework, you scout. He hasn't been using that pitch an awful lot. I say you just throw that out. If he's going to flip that occasionally for a strike, then so be it.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Murphy's got it, and that's the second out.
Center fielder, number 11, Kevin.
Digging in,
Pillar.
Kevin Pillar. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Turner has it. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Another one sent foul. Here comes another 0-2. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. Ready with another 0-2. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. So the Nats lineup turns over, and to the plate, Trey Turner. He was a ground-out victim last time up. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. A 1-1 count to the Nationals' leadoff batter. Look out! A fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit.
I'll tell you, there was intent behind that pitch. I'm not saying he was trying to hit him, but when you're facing a guy like this, you don't want him to get too comfortable in that batter's box.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
He's got good swing and miss stuff in this game. That's back-to-back Ks, and that was his 9th of the game. If you're striking out 1 or more an inning, you're throwing the ball pretty well.
Popped him up. Diaz onto the grass. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. Still down. Trevor Gott gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Digging in to try it again, Brendan Drury. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz.
The batter, number 1, shortstop.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. It's a solo shot for Aledmus Diaz, and it's now 5-3. Here's Randall Grichuk. He swings and grounds it to short. Turner fields it cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
Yonheris Solarte will stand in again as he looks for home run number 3 in the ball game as we flash you back here to his 2nd home run. This was back in the 5th inning as he has the long ball working in his first few at-bats. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a breaking ball stays outside.
That curveball is a pitch you have to get on top of, or else it'll take off just like that one did.
High pop-up. Turner is calling for it. And that's the third out. And now Bryce Harper. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ryan Tepera has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the eighth.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball one.
That's a good pitch to lay off right there, that cutter inside. And that is a real tough pitch for hitters to lay off of. And a lot of times, if you do swing at that cutter in, you're going to end up with some firewood in a broken bat.
Hit down the line at first. Again, a 1-2. And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. The 1-2. Swing, and I believe this one is going to find the seats as well. It does, so quite a battle here as it remains 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. He's coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. Cut fastball in there for a called strike. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Two balls and 2 strikes to count to Ryan Zimmerman.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. Here's the first pitch to him.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Hernandez is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Nationals gone in order. They're still down 5-3. Here's Justin Smoke now.
Leading off for Toronto, first baseman.
First pitch of the at-bat. Sends that one out of play for strike one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that's out number 1.
Now back.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. He was a ground out victim last time up. Line towards center field. And a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game. Here's Kendrys Morales, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Curtis Granderson will be summoned off the bench here as he'll pinch hit with a runner at first and 1 gone in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. The 1-0. On a line to shortstop, but the runner is back to avoid the double play. Russell Martin now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
Hey, back when I first broke into the big leagues, a lot of the pitchers wanted to work east to west. Now, with such an uptick in velocity, these guys are working north-south. That's just a great elevated fastball with serious velocity on it.
Fouled away. Hernandez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Sent on the ground out to second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Ready for another chance? Matt Adams. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Devin Travis will come on defensively now as he takes over at second.
Now playing second base, number 29.
Ken Giles comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the ninth.
Ken Giles.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. He struck him out the third time he's fanned in the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Mark Reynolds comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Behind 0-2 now. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Now batting.
In now is Adam Eaton. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And this is swung on and missed. So with that, they find themselves down to their final strike here this afternoon. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch that tied him up in knots, and the ball game is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
5-3 the final score in this afternoon's game. The Jays used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Number 56 earns the victory on the mound. So that's a wrap for us here this afternoon. For Mark, Dan, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB Network.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Blue Jays. 5 runs on 9 hits. 1 error. They left 4 men on base. The Nationals, 3 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Our paid attendance at the Rogers Center this afternoon, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.